There comes a time when you ought to start doing what you want. Take a job that you love. You will jump out of bed in the morning. I think you are out of your mind if you keep taking a job that you don't like because you think it will look good on your resume. Do what you love. This may seem obvious, yet so many of us do exactly what Warren Buffett says not to. Do not think of things in terms of your resume. By the time you do manage to build your resume by doing things you disliked, it will be late to start doing what you love. Do what you love first, because the opposite order makes no sense. 1. No matter how great the talent or efforts come, things just take time. You cannot produce a baby in 1 month by getting 9 women pregnant. Do not expect everything to come quickly and easily. Certain things need time, so be patient and do not rush. Second, rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. There may seem like impossible rules, but do not worry. Nobody is perfect. You will always make mistakes. But if you keep those rules in mind, you will find yourself making less. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you will draft it. That direction. Being with better people will force you to better yourself. Being with people with qualities you do not want or who are worse than you will bring you to their levels. Who you associate yourself with becomes who you are. Number 4, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. There shouldn't never be such things as risk if you're knowledgeable. If you know things, then the risk you take are not really risk, since you will know what the payout should be. Learn from experience and from facts, and never make guesses that have no foundation. 5. Should you find yourself in a chronically leaking boat, energy devoted to changing vessels is likely to be more productive than energy devoted to patching leaks. If things are getting worse or have been bad for a while, do not be so stubborn as to continue to try to fix your situation, especially if you have tried many times before and failed. Sometimes it's wisest to move away from something and do something new or start even altogether. It's never cowardly to walk away, even from something you have spent lots of time on. Do not let sentiments or yourself get in your own way. Look at things clearly, and not always from your own perspective, which can be biased. 6. There seems to be more perverse human characteristics than likes to make easy things difficult. Where humans like to make everything harder than they need to be. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Not everything is as hard as you make it out to be. Take a step back if you find yourself overcomplicating things. Sometimes the basics are all we need to succeed. 7. In the business world, the rear view mirror is always clearer than the windshield. The past is always something we can learn from when it comes to business. Do not always look straight ahead, as this may seem like the obvious way to get ahead. It is not. You do not know what will happen in the future, and plunging straight ahead into the unknown is never a wise step. Be careful and learn from past experience of those around you and your own mistakes. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything, saying yes to every single thing presented to you may seem like the quick way to achieving success, but often doing less is more. If you want to be truly successful, you have to know when to back off or reject things, and you will find that this comes more often than not. Most things are not optionally beneficial in the long run. Do not waste your time on minor things, but rather look for big projects that will maximize benefits. Number 9. I bought a company in the middle of 19th called Textile and paid $400 million for it, and it went to zero. And I gave about $400 million worth of Berkshire stock, which is probably now worth $400 billion. But I have made lots of dumb decisions. That's part of the game. But I have made lots of dumb decisions. That's part of the game. Do not worry if you make big mistakes. Everyone makes them, including Warren Buffett. He has thrown away millions of dollars due to poor choices. But look at him now. He's one of the richest men in the world. And this goes to show that you should not let mistakes you make, no matter how big, hold you back or bring you down. Move on from them, learn from them, but never let them discourage you or make you think that you're destined to be failure, because you will move past them.
But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss any of your videos. This will help you find the information you need faster. Just go to our channel and find a question you might want an answer to.